Hey guys, how are we all doing today? Today we're watching Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Yes, we've skipped the third one because it doesn't really have anything to do with the franchise. It's its own little thing, and to be honest, I'm not a big fan of the movie. And if you want to know why, I'll respond to your comment if you ask that question. But I'm just not a big fan of that movie. I'm just not. It never appealed to me, not because Michael's not in it, but the story and the characters, it just never worked for me. I like certain parts of it, but I'm not a big fan of the movie. But the next movie on this franchise, in this franchise, is The Return of Michael Myers. Now, this is one of my favorite sequels in this franchise. Sometimes it's overlooked by some fans. Some fans think it's the holy grail of the sequels. For me, it's up there, really up there. Some things bother me. I'm sure we're gonna point those things out when we get to it. But you can't be a Halloween fan and not enjoy this movie. Even though we know what comes after this, I enjoy it. The look of it, the feel of it, and it has some really gnarly moments. And it came out during the 80s where you had all the Friday the 13th sequels. The 80s were defined by the Friday the 13th sequels and the Nightmare on Elm Street sequels. And this was the first official sequel for Michael Myers since 1981. So it definitely holds up in terms of quality when you compare them to the sequels of those other two franchises. For example, if you compare this to Dream Master, which is part 4 in Nightmare on Elm Street, and part 4 in Friday the 13th, the final chapter, that actually is a good question. Which number 4 is better between those three movies? That's a real, because all three of them are pretty good. Let me know in the comments, guys, which is better between those three movies. I can't even answer that question. That's pretty tough. But yeah, if I had to tell you, if you saw my ranking video, I think this was in my third place or second place position. So it's definitely up there. So I'm excited to check this out after a good couple of years of not watching it. And when we're done with this, we're gonna watch part 5. So let's just enjoy this while we can, and then we move on to part 5, and then some of the other ones that I don't like. And yeah, it's gonna be the dark times when we get to those movies, but let's enjoy the good while we can, and let's watch Halloween 4: The Return of Michael Myers. And by the way, I have not seen the newest trailer to Halloween Kills. I've avoided it. I've avoided everything in terms of the TV spots and everything, and I'm excited though. I'm excited. It's October now. The feeling for Halloween is here. My favorite month of the year, and I'm thinking of doing a video, by the way, of films I like to watch during this season. Let me know if you guys are interested in that, and if you guys are interested, you can watch the full length reactions to my Patreon, where you can watch full length reactions to all the movies and TV show episodes I watch on Patreon. And without further ado, let's fucking do this, boys and girls. 3, 2, 1, go. October 30th, 1988. By the way, I have got the Blu-ray of this, the German version. I am not German, but I have this on Blu-ray, and if you look closely, you can change the poster, like the front cover if you want. I like this one because I've never seen it before. Look at that, pretty cool. That's a creepy shot. It's a pumpkin with an axe. The vintage orange font that is synonymous with Halloween, I guess.
You're late.
Yeah, should be on the road.
Yeah. Hell of a night, huh?
Real charmer.
Yeah. I'll take you down there.
All right.
I'll be right back.
That guy's not creepy at all. I would hang out with him.
Jesus.
Jesus ain't got nothing to do with this place. Come on.
That's a good line. Something Loomis would say.
A decade ago, Halloween night, he murdered 16 people, maybe more, trying to get to his sister. But his doctor, of all people, shot him 6 times. Then he set him on fire. Both of them nearly burned to death. Yeah, I'll be glad to see this one gone.
It's so crazy that Loomis survived that fire. That's insane. That's fucking bonkers. Because you saw the end of the second one.
Welcome to hell.
Michael was burnt to a crisp, and Loomis survives. I think they were supposed to show a scene of him jumping out the window or something.
With Myers gone, my hope is that he'll either transfer, retire, or die.
Wow. Wasn't very nice. That's my dance in the nightclub. They should play this in the nightclub, by the way. I think it works.
Night, Doc. Ride carefully.
That's like saying I'll be right back and scream, I'll be right back. Now I'm gonna appear in Rocky 4. Fuck you guys. Do 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 do. Come on, this music is so rad, man. Do 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 do.
No, I still don't understand.
Ew, his hand is purple. What do you expect, Dylan, with the shit he's been through? Very quiet.
A bad dream. That's all just a nasty old dream. I've got you. You're safe.
Great performance, man.
I think tonight Brady was ready to make a commitment. But now my future relationship, my engagement, my marriage, my children, and your grandchildren have all been wiped out because I have to babysit. Oh, joy.
I'm sorry I ruined everything. I wasn't here. You can go out.
Only to all the love we can give her right now. All you can do is think about yourself.
He's not wrong. That entrance.
About what?
You let them take it out of here.
For Christ's sake, spare me
It.
this speech. I've listened to it for a decade.
Do you know what today is? Do you know the date? Every day I look at myself in the mirror and every day I remember. Take a good look. I don't want anyone to have to live through that night again.
I've said this before. I think you're the one who needs mental help.
Of all time, of all days to transfer him, it's on Halloween.
Yes, Doctor.
Jesus, so much blood. A bit too much, isn't it? That's a great shot.
Give the troopers a chance to search.
You're talking about him as if he were a human being. That part of him died years ago.
Great line that
Where are you
was.
going?
You can reach me through the local police. If you don't find him in 4 hours, I'm sure I will.
It is true, like, he does become a bit loopy in these movies, in these sequels, but he's always right, though. I think he looks scary a lot, to be honest with you. Fuck. Ooh. He loves to decorate, doesn't he? Bless him.
Michael,
Ah!
you waited 10 years. I knew this day would come. Don't go to Haddonfield.
His face is blurry, isn't it?
Another Vic, please. Michael. God damn you.
Wow, he just vanished right in front of him. And the music comes on. Oh, that scene is just brilliant. Lima's got some moves.
How come your mommy didn't make you a costume, Jamie? How could you? Her mommy's dead. Jamie's mommy's a mummy. Stop it, okay? Stop it!
So mean. That's so mean. Those kids were mean, man. I never experienced anything like that before. But I was the cool kid in school. I know. I wasn't. I fucking wasn't. Look what this guy's doing. Oh.
Fuck off, Wade.
His face when she said, "Hey, rejection is the best way to." I don't know. It's good to be rejected sometimes. It develops character, makes you stronger. What doesn't kill you, make you stronger, mate.
Rachel, what are you doing here? I thought I was supposed to pick you up.
Jamie needs a Halloween costume.
You do? Okay, well, you go down to ILA. We've got the best costumes in the whole town.
This dude looks like a discount version of Ray Liotta, doesn't he? Bunch of inbreds.
Get it in gear, old man. I ain't got till Judgment Day.
Ain't got till Judgment Day.
What are you hunting, Mr. Sale?
Apocalypse, end of the world, Armageddon. It's always got a face and a name. You can't kill damnation, mister. It don't die like a man dies.
That is one disgusting hand.
Michael Myers has escaped from Richmond. He's here in Haddonfield.
Why?
10 years ago, he tried to kill Laurie Strode. Now he wants her daughter. I tell you, Michael Myers is here in this town. He's here to kill that little girl and anybody who gets in his way.
The hell can we do to avoid a repeat of 10 years ago?
Find this little girl, get her someplace safe. Call the local TV station. Tell them to get people off the streets and behind locked doors.
King.
That clown costume's really cool. Really?
Is that the same kid from before? Fuck him.
Hey, wanna go with us?
Go ahead.
Really? Oh, I would have said fuck you and walked the other way. Is that the same kid?
A little clown.
Oh, you are a dumbass.
I mean, you blew off for a date at the last minute.
So you hop on to the next best thing? I thought you were
Exactly.
different from other guys.
Oh, I'm different. It's just that.
Something?
He's been here.
How do you know?
Not alone.
Michael, you're a prick, man. It's a very cute dog as well.
Don't try that Halloween shit with me.
The way he was hiding behind that window, though, like, it looked kind of funny. He just fucking chucks him. Savagery. I like the mask, but I don't. Like, it looks really cheap and shit. But it's a mask he picks from the store, so... And it does look creepy. You can't see his eyes at all.
Is that him? Yes.
Loomis.
Dear God.
Get home, damn it! There's a curfew. I catch your ass, it'll be a weekend in jail. You all right, Doc? Cheers.
Oh, that's a good shot. Bro. This movie is definitely one of the better ones in the franchise. In terms of, like, the atmosphere and... Like, you don't see him that much. Oh, fuck.
What is he? Tell me! What the hell are we dealing with?
Evil.
Purely and simply evil.
It was Michael Myers. He's come home to kill.
Let it be, Earl. Let the police handle it.
Like the last time?
You just created a lynch mob.
You haven't got a police force. These men may be the only defense you've got.
I just heard about the station.
He's just chilling in the back seat. Oh my god. He's like, S, free ride. As he just put his hand on his leg.
Shit, Earl. It's Ted Hollister.
You dumb son of a bitch. You said you saw Myers.
What the fuck was that scene? I remember the second one when they kill Ben Dramer. You dumb son of a bitch. You said you saw Myers.
You got a hammer and roofing nails, and I want you up in the attic, securing it so nobody can get in. You know, you broke my daughter. I'll use that shotgun on you. You understand?
Oh my god. Awkward.
The state police won't know how to stop him.
Do you?
Maybe nobody knows how to stop him. But I've got to try.
Oh, bless him. Bless the guy. Even when the people give him no respect as well in the town, everyone gives him a hard time.
I didn't know you and Brady had anything, okay? You knew. You just didn't care. Wise up to what men want, Rachel. Or Brady won't be the last man you lose to another woman. Have some coffee.
If that happened to her, though, she wouldn't be saying that. That was the second thing that went inside her in this movie.
What's going on?
I've got to find Jamie.
No, we gotta do.
Oh, the noise. Oh. Oh,
I'm gonna lower you down, Jamie. Okay?
Rachel!
I've got you, Jamie.
You have to respect how calm Rachel is during this entire ordeal. I'll be screaming more than a child.
Being out here alone.
Everybody's dead. I just want to go home.
No, you can't.
There you go. Third time's a charm. This is the classic blonde hair Michael Myers we're going to see in a second. The return of Ben Dramer. Ah! Can't believe they let that in, you know. Fucking hell. Who? No one noticed the blonde hair? Whoa. It's not the same school from Kindergarten Cop. Mr. Kimball. Mr. Kimball versus Michael Myers. Who wins? It's not a tumor. Not a tumor at all. Nice. My girl. This movie is very, very quick, very fast paced. It's only an hour and a half, but still, very quick movie. It's like the Royal Rumble on the truck, isn't it? Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible.
Die. Son of a bitch!
Why was he just standing there? What the fuck? It is so frustrating knowing that she gets killed off so early on in the next movie. It's so fucking annoying. Like, wait till we get to that one.
Get away! Don't touch him, Jamie! Get down!
Michael Myers is in hell. Buried. Where he belongs.
That is a very nice. I want a bath now. I want to have a bath. Ooh. Oh, the goosebumps that I just experienced watching that ending then. And I've seen this so many times, and the goosebumps are still there. Even though this ending it kind of makes things complicated, you have to admit, it was an ingenious ending. Like, whoa. Like, he passes on the evil onto her, and she wears the similar clothes that he wore, the costume that he wore back in '63, and does the same thing. And Loomis is like, I can't believe it's happened again. And you can see it through his performance. Oh god, that ending is spectacular. Like, if they just ended the franchise like this, it'll be ballsy, yeah, but it'll be brilliant. It'll be fucking brilliant. And then we got part 5. I don't hate part 5, but it pisses me off that they went from this to that. And we'll get to that soon. I'm dreading it, but I'm getting to it. I'll get to it. But I fucking love this movie. I absolutely adore this movie. It's not only my second favorite Halloween. It's my first. I think it might be. It's my first. I don't know. Like, it's hard for me to do a list. I know I did one before, but it depends on my mood. Sometimes I love the first one. Sometimes I love this one. But when I think of this series, I think about this movie and the first one. I feel like the style is very different, I'll admit. It doesn't have that John Carpenter feel to it, but it tries to be. But it's its own thing. It doesn't try to copy what Carpenter did. It tries to do its own thing. And the acting's brilliant in this. There is no corny, teenager, Friday the 13th Part 8 corny acting. There's no Halloween 5 corny acting. You've got really well-developed characters. You've got Rachel, you got Jamie, who are very likable leads, and they are something that it's very rare in most slasher movies that developed. Most teenagers that age or whatever just want to have sex and party, which I do too. But my point is, in a movie, you gravitate towards these people because you understand their problems. For example, Rachel wants to be with this guy named Brady, and she has his foster sister, and Jamie feels like she doesn't feel loved as much because she's a foster sister and she lost her mom, and there's a lot of meat there, right? And makes them likable. And I do love the scenes when they're on the rooftop, for example, and that, like, Rachel's like completely calm, like she's able to think what to do. She isn't just screaming her head off. She's very strong, and she's one of my favorite characters in this series. And it pisses me off to know what happens to her in the next movie, and that's the problem. That's the biggest problem with this movie. This movie spawns the new trilogy, for example. It spawns part 5 and part 6, and I feel like those two movies, even though I do enjoy part 6, I feel like it kind of ruins the effectiveness of this movie, because every time I watch this and when I think about this, it reminds me of the sequels, what we got afterwards, and it's piss poor compared to this. You guys might disagree with me. There is problems with this movie, but they're minor problems. Number one, the mask is a bit weird, but it's still creepy. Like, it's all black. I don't even see the eyes. It's creepy as hell. And how Michael, he is a bit weird in how he moves. Like, you can tell he's got shoulder pads and all that weird shit. But the kills in this are gnarly as hell. The one in the truck with the face, oh, it was very gruesome, and some kills are off kills as well, kind of like Halloween the first one. It tries its best to be a tribute to the first one. The atmosphere is there, what we get from Michael is there, and Loomis is spot on in this movie. He is probably he carries his franchise 100%, even with the shit ones when we get to the fifth one. He carries it, and his monologues, his great lines are all there 10 years later. It would have been interesting to see how the movie would have went if they had Jamie Lee Curtis back in this movie, but I'm glad we didn't because we had Rachel in this. But I like the sheriff in this one, Sheriff Mika. He listens more to Loomis. He actually says how to prevent a repeat. Obviously, he can't. He doesn't stop the repeat from happening, but he tries his best to. And he immediately gives Loomis a chance. Listens to him, unlike Brackett. And once again, it would have been interesting to see if Brackett was here 10 years later. He would have still hated Loomis. Probably would have blamed him for letting him out, which makes no sense to me. How is it his job to make sure he's staying inside? You know, he's not a fucking prison guard. He doesn't own the facility. I like how the guy from Rocky 4 is in this movie briefly in the beginning, and yeah, obviously they are transferring him the day before Halloween. I'm like, come on, dude. They did the same thing in 2018. I'm like, come on, do it in July, do it in December, do it on Christmas Day. Come on, why on Halloween? Why? But I can't pinpoint any other problems I have with this movie. I adore this movie. I do. It's my favorite Halloween sequel. I do. It's just so annoying that we got a shit movie after this. But it's been a pleasure watching this movie with you guys, and hopefully let me know what you guys think. Because this movie, it is divided a little bit. Some people think it's a bit weird at times. It's not a great movie. Some people love it, and let's see where you guys fall on that bandwagon. And like for me, that question I posed in the beginning of the video, which is better, part 4 of Nightmare, part 4 of Friday, or part 4 of this? For me, it's this one. I just love how simple. I love how there's several sequences I love. The Loomis sequence with Michael when he's in the cafe. So it was powerful stuff. That was like, if you're another victim, take me. Leave these people in peace, please. It was kind of pleading with him. And the music comes on. He's willing to die to make sure he doesn't inflict any more evil things on Haddonfield. And even though Haddonfield doesn't show any really real good appreciation to Loomis, because he's the one who burnt Michael to a crisp in the second one, and he's the one who shot him 6 times and all this stuff, he still goes out of his way to make sure evil does not continue in this town, which you have to respect. And like I said, the main character, Jamie, portrayed by Danielle Harris, we all know who she is in this franchise. She does a fantastic job in this movie. Even though she's a child, she carries this movie. She's the main lead. She has most of the emotional scenes in this movie when she's getting bullied by those horrible kids, to her missing her mom and all this stuff, and the chase scenes. She's better than most of the main leads in this franchise. Dare I say? Like, compare her performance to most of the other, to the main lead in Resurrection. Like, who's more memorable? This one or that one who's, I forgot her name because it's, very, very good stuff by Danielle Harris, and she nails this role in the next 2 movies, in this movie, and the next movie, and in the remakes, even though she plays a totally different character. And I'd love to see her in a new one down the road. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't make any sense, but it'll be fun anyway. But yeah, I love this movie. The music's spot on, the opening credits, everything's spot on. I love this movie. Let's do a count of any time I said I love this movie. I will get to Halloween 5 and Halloween 6 very soon. I'm going to get to these movies very quickly, because H Kills is coming, and H Kills is coming to streaming as well, apparently. And if I can, I will watch it for the first time on this channel, if I can, if it's possible. Because I know it's going to streaming on Peacock same time as it is coming to the cinema. Now, I'm that kind of guy who doesn't need to go to the cinema to watch a movie. For example, I watched Candyman, the new one, in the cinema, and there was a bunch of dickheads just talking constantly, and it ruined the movie for me. Like, so for me, I'll be happy watching it on my TV, in my room, quiet, and with you guys. I'm down with that. I don't know. It's up to you guys. But if it's possible, because of copyright and all that, I was able to do that with Godzilla vs. King Kong, but I don't know if I could do that with this. We'll see, though. But I am very excited. And part 1, part 2, and part 4 have all been great. Part 5, yeah. The Revenge of Michael Myers. Anyway, that was my reaction to Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Very underrated, but not underrated. I don't know how to class this one, because people love it, but people don't really talk about it as much as some other movies in the slasher genre. But yeah, my favorite Halloween movie today, when you ask me, it's this one. And if you guys are interested, you can watch all the Halloween movies with the full-length reaction on my Patreon, where you can watch full-length reactions to all the movies and TV show episodes I watch on Patreon. So shows like Breaking Bad, Dexter, and Hannibal, to movies like Halloween 4, The Exorcist, you name it. And I will see you guys next time, and have a good day.